everybody. Welcome to the Hallmarkies podcast. We are really excited today. So we have two special guests here today that are part of the new film on CBS coming December 4th, Fit for Christmas. And it's so much fun. We have Anna White is back.
Yay! Oh, I was waiting for applause and then I realized it's just us.
And we have Amanda Kloots here. Amanda, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Woo!
Yes.
Anna, I don't know why you don't have I have a lot of people here cheering me on.
Oh yeah, all your fans that you just keep in your room.
All my fans, they just follow me around.
That's not creepy at all.
No.
So I have a few, since we have had Anna on before, I want to get to know Amanda just a little bit, and then we'll talk about the movie. But yeah, Amanda, thanks so much for coming on and talking with us.
Thank you for having me. I love podcasts and Christmas. So
perfect. So you are a co-host of The Talk. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. Mm-hmm.
So how did that end up happening? What's the story?
Slightly crazy story. The booker of The Talk following me on Instagram, and she knew a friend of mine. She reached out to the friend and said, The Talk would love to bring Amanda on to guest co-host. Is there any way we can get a hold of her? So he put me in touch with her, and that's how it happened. It was crazy. Our people talked to her people and all the people, and I was guest co-hosting. I think my first time I guest co-hosted was end of October 2020. Yeah, it was crazy.
So you had been doing kind of fitness and cardio and things like that, right?
Yes, I own a fitness company still to this day, Amanda Kloots Fitness. And that was my current job. It was running that company, teaching classes. At the time, it was the height of COVID. So I wasn't teaching live classes, but over Zoom and running my company.
Yeah.
But Rachel, she was in countless Broadway shows and was a Rockette too. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So they saw these like fitness videos and were like, hey, this girl looks super fun. And they brought you on.
I think that they were following the story of my husband during the pandemic. I think after following that story and kind of seeing how I was moving forward, reached out to me to bring me on, more so that, but I think, my whole life and story, but I think that's what.
So you've done Broadway and like you said, the Rockettes, that's so cool. I have a special place in my heart for the Rockettes because my grandma loved the Rockettes. So in 2000, my cousin and I were kind of jonesing for a trip to New York, and we're like, Grandma, we'll go and see the Rockettes and the Spectacular, and that did it. She was like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So we went.
In love with it by watching it on the Thanksgiving morning parade.
Oh yeah.
Right. As kids, we would be watching the parade, and I just could not wait till the Rockettes came on because they introduced Santa Claus, and that's the Rockettes.
Mm-hmm. So did you take sort of dance and music classes growing up?
I went to a performing arts middle school, so I was very, very lucky. This program doesn't even exist anymore in the public school district that I grew up in. It was a middle school that you auditioned for, and it was a magnet school. So I got to sing, act, dance, do piano, art every single day. And that was 5th through 8th grade. Fell in love with dance, was very heavily a dancer even throughout high school, joined the choir in high school, so I started singing in high school, and just loved performing and loved musicals.
Mm-hmm. That's great. What Broadway shows were you in? Or at least a couple of them?
The Broadway shows I did, 42nd Street, Spam, Good Vibrations, Follies, Bullets Over Broadway, Young Frankenstein, and that's
so cool.
I did regional productions of a lot of different other Broadway shows, and it was good.
That's really cool. I love Broadway.
And were you homecoming queen, right?
I the freshman homecoming attendant, Anna. Yes.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone knows all your accolades, Amanda.
From the creator of the #1 Christmas podcast comes a new book to surprise and delight you into a happier holiday season. Christmas Past, the fascinating stories behind our favorite holidays traditions by Brian Earl, is out now just in time for the holidays. Available in hardcover and ebook from Lions Press and as an audiobook narrated by the author from Recorded Books, behind every Christmas tradition is a story, often a forgotten one. When we pour the eggnog and trim the tree, we're continuing generations-old narratives without knowing their starting chapters. Until now, Brian Earl brings the same wide-eyed fascination and cozy nostalgia from the podcast to the book. Featuring 26 short chapters and eye-catching graphics, you'll want to have it on your coffee table or mantle all season long. Find out why Apple Books named Christmas Past a must-listen and get a copy today wherever books are sold. And remember, it makes a great gift. Find out more at ChristmasPastPodcast.com. That's ChristmasPastPodcast.com. Well, Anna, so with this Fit for Christmas, Chris, you're a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And so how did this script like come about? Was what was did they have the idea to involve Amanda and then made it, or did they have the script and then decided to involve Amanda, or how did you get involved? Tell me the backstory.
I'm gonna kick it off to Amanda because it's the coolest story in that if you dream it, it'll happen, or whatever that phrase is. But no, what I did is I taught fitness for 10 years and this was just my story. I'm just kidding. I don't do fitness. I should. The idea, it all started, in the summer of 2020. I'll let Amanda tell the story of how it all came about because it's all from Amanda's brain.
Well, it was the summer of 2020, July. This was like
dark times.
Yeah. It was about 2 weeks after I lost my husband. I couldn't sleep at night, of course. And my little boy was sleeping with me. And it was like 3:00 in the morning. I wake up. And at the time, Hallmark was playing Christmas movies in July to cheer people up. And so I turned a movie on called Christmas Cookies. And I'm watching it with, and Elvis actually woke up too. And we're just like, I remember this like clear as day. We're just like laying in bed, cuddling and laughing together, and he's only like 1, but he's just the cutest thing. And we're like hugging and cuddling and watching Christmas Cookies. And I was like, I have an idea for a Christmas movie. I was like, I've never done one about a fitness instructor, like a girl who like loves fitness and owns a business. And so then I started like creating a whole plot in my head. And I put it on my Instagram that like, I have a great idea for a Christmas movie. And thank God, they're playing Christmas movies in July because it's brightening up my, I can't sleep in the middle of the night mode. Podcast saw it. I got onto the podcast. It was a Hallmark podcast, and
Bubbly Sesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking to me about Christmas cookies and other Hallmark movies, because I love and watch them all. And I mentioned to them that I had a great idea for a Christmas movie. And they said, well, you need to meet Anna White. And I said, who is Anna White? And they said, she is a freelance writer who does a lot of Christmas movies, especially for Hallmark, but like does a lot of Christmas movies. And well, let's get in touch with Anna White. So, very shortly after, I have a phone call with Anna and I pitch her my whole idea. And we start kind of riffing off of each other and building on that initial idea. And then about maybe like a month and a half later, because I was already working with CBS, we decided to pitch it to CBS to see if they liked it. And they loved it. And we got, so it was a crazy, literally crazy, dream that has become a reality. It's pretty unique.
Yeah. Were you totally stoked, Anna?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. So Rachel knows Jackie because they'll sometimes podcast together. And so it was, Jackie wrote me an email. Well, Jackie sent me a text. She's like, hey, we just had a man on the podcast. She has an idea for a Christmas movie. Like, would you should I touch you two together? That sounds so weird. Should I put you two in touch? Wow. And so, and then we Zoomed and I was like, oh, this is great. And like, I had been following Amanda's story, for all the, everything that was happening. So I was really honored that she trusted me, and that I feel like we clicked. And then it was so funny because I was like, oh yeah, we'll pitch it to Hallmark or whatever. And then it was so cool when we could pitch it to CBS, because one, I didn't know that CBS had done Christmas movies, or we're getting into the Christmas movie game, because they got 3. They started in 2021, 3.
Yeah.
And so I was just, it was crazy because I was a PA for them on a TV show like 6 years ago, where they were, I had to get the writers their lunch and coffee, and here I am pitching to the president of the network. So it was pretty crazy. But it was awesome. And yeah, and then it was great having Amanda to bounce things off of, and she was on every single notes call and every single step of the way. Like, it was such a joint effort, and it was, yeah, it just, and then I don't know, Amanda, if you remember this, but I think on the email, I'm like, you're going to star in this. I said, like, and you're like, I hope so. And it's like, I was like, duh, like, and so it just, yeah, I'm just so glad it all came about, and it like, we did it, and it's good, and it's awesome.
So you had done stage work, but was this your first time doing film, Amanda?
Yes, in front of the camera. Yes. And I've been in movies, and television shows, but never had, any kind of lines like this, starring as the main character. So like, acting definitely was in my wheelhouse, but nobody, I mean, to be fair, nobody really ever gave me the chance. I still can't believe that CBS did, to be honest, because they'd never seen me act. It's not like anyone at CBS had seen me even in a Broadway show to vouch that like I was on a stage and can act in a musical. So, but they put so much trust in me, and they were just like, you know what? No, you're doing it, and we're going to make you the star of the movie. And yes, thank God it worked out.
And cool. I mean, like, Amanda won't say this about herself, but she was a natural. Like, it came so easy. She was so in the moment. Paul Green said she was like one of the best co-stars he's ever worked with. Like, it was just, yeah, it was amazing.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, it must be nice having someone like Paul there, because he's, done so many of these. He's a pro.
Yeah,
as a resource, to kind of feed off of.
Absolutely, a complete resource, and so many people that were on, the executive producers and producer sides, they said that too. They were like, Amanda, Paul is just the greatest guy to have on set, because he's a pro, and he's going to, be there for you and be able to help you any questions you have, so it was such a blessing to have him on set, Rachel. Like, he was just an angel, and we got along so well from the first second I met him. And, now he's like forever friend.
So Anna, was it hard when you're writing this story to make fitness and Christmas mesh? Because people, when we think of Christmas, we think of like parties and food and eggnog and stuff like that.
Well, early on, Amanda sent me some videos of the Christmas exercise classes that she does. And it's so funny because I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's a character. Who wouldn't want to dance to Christmas music? And then wouldn't it be funny if someone hated dancing to Christmas music? And it kind of just knowing Amanda, like, I feel like so much of Amanda's character, and Amanda and Audrey cross, and there's a lot of blend to it. So I feel like just getting to know Amanda and seeing how she works and how much she loves Christmas, but how much she also loves fitness. It's like those two things can exist. Like, and I feel like everyone, I don't know, it's like the whole point, what Amanda does and what this character does, is it's not about like, you have to work out, you have to have a regimen, you have to do this. It's all about finding ways to make fitness fun, finding ways to like enjoy. Like, there's a line, and it's Amanda says it herself, it's a privilege to move your body. I forgot how you phrase it, Amanda, but it was so good.
Not bad.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So it's about introducing people to the idea that kind of like fitness can be dancing, it can be fun, and it can be Christmassy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds, because it's hard because it's so hard for them to include music often in these movies, and so they're like jamming out to Silent Night or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, trust us. it's hard to get the songs in
Yes.
these days.
Yeah.
The let's just say the songs I put in the action description of the script for the setup the scenes weren't the ones we got to keep in the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're still good though. I mean, they're bopping and popping and snappy, and you can dance to them. And but that's so funny you said that, because I feel like that was a big. I wish we had endless funds and could just do it all.
Yeah. But so do you feel like, Anna, there was any difference in writing a script for somebody like CBS versus Lifetime Hallmark?
Oh yeah, I feel like they let us do more and go a little more. Like we kind of push the bounds of risky a little bit, and then they'd be like, okay, come back, or like keep going. And actually, like in an early draft, it wasn't going to be a love triangle, and they're the ones who are like, we need more conflict, we want more tension, like let's do it, let's put in a love triangle. So I feel like it let us go a little bit farther than say like Hallmark or Lifetime would.
I think too, unless I'm wrong, Anna, CBS was very, very invested in this script, and very just, they just wanted it to be the best that it could possibly be, which meant a lot of notes calls and a lot of changes up until like the day that we started filming. It was still not a set script yet, because they were so invested in making it the best, like truest, real Christmas story you could possibly do. And in the end, it was an incredible product because of that, because of their involvement. It was so hands-on with the CBS team, and I'm really grateful for them.
Yeah. So who is the other person in the love triangle? I didn't even know there was a love triangle.
Oh, well, his name is Bradley, and he's played by the very handsome Stephen Myers. And he is my fitness business partner, owner, boyfriend from my fitness business days in the movie life.
Okay.
Yes. He didn't make it in the trailer, which I thought was interesting, but there's so much more that people will need to watch the movie.
Because it's not in the plot description. All we have is that there's a charming, mysterious businessman.
Ooh, well, just you wait.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, mysterious. So he wants to change the senior center into a resort.
It's a rec center.
Okay.
That Audrey, Amanda's character, like grew up going there. Her mom taught there, and he wants to buy the land and put a ski resort. And so and Amanda's just got back in town, Audrey just got back in town after her New York City fitness gym failed. And so she's a little bit lost, trying to find her way. And then this guy comes in who's like, I'm taking the lost thing you love. And she's like, not on my watch. Not those words, different words, but
yes. Yeah, there's no other land to build these resorts and condos.
No, it's always the same land.
It is. Like, same land. There's not enough space.
Yeah.
I mean, these towns are finite.
Mistletoe, there's just not enough space in Mistletoe. So did you guys shoot this in, was it in Vancouver?
Yes, in Vancouver.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, which was fun. We had beautiful weather in August. So we had these gorgeous days, where of course you have to pretend that it's cold and Christmassy, but it was really fun to be up there. What a great city.
Well, at least if you're doing fitness, you probably don't have to be as bundled up.
That is
in
true.
August.
Have a lot of indoor fitnessy scenes, which was very helpful.
But one of the cool parts about this movie, and I think one of the things that stood out when we pitched it to CBS, and kind of what brings in Amanda's background as a Rockette, is we talked about, we want to see a giant community kick line in the movie. And so that was
fun.
Really, that's in there, and it's really cool, but we shot it on a really hot day, and there's tons of extras that had to be in their jackets. So I kind of felt bad for them, but that's acting, right?
Yeah. So that's how, you got Jax involved, because the whole idea kind of started at the bubbly sesh. Is that right?
Well, yeah. Well, she introduced us, and then she'd worked with Brad before doing like marketing for like some of his stuff. So she was actually, before I even suggested it, talking to Brad about maybe a cameo. And then so then I was like, oh well, here, if I name the character Jackie, then they'll really put you in.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ho, ho, ho. We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies Patreon.
Do you love Hallmarkies podcast, especially at Christmas?
Do you enjoy the holiday previews, recaps, interviews, and bonus episodes?
If the answer is yes, please consider supporting the Hallmarkies Patreon. We need your help to do what we do both during the Christmas season and all year round.
But not only do you help a podcast led by strong, independent women by becoming a Patreon, you get to become a part of the Hallmarkies family.
Starting at only $2 a month as a patron, you will have access to our Facebook Patreon group where we talk about the movies, shows, and more all year.
We also have many monthly patron watch-alongs with guests like Lacey Chabert, Natalie Hall, Paul Campbell, Mary Lou Henner, and more, giving their behind-the-scenes details of their films.
As a patron, you also have the chance to provide input into the podcast and even join us at different tiers.
So this Christmas season, spread some cheer to the Hallmarkies Patreon and become a member today. You won't regret it.
Go to patreon.com/Hallmarkies to learn more.
That's patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
So what advice, Amanda, would you give to people wanting to stay in shape for the holidays? What would you tell them?
My 2 rules of thumb are to do something every day. And it doesn't have to be strenuous and it doesn't have to be long, but move your body every single day. Go on a walk or I jump rope every single day for 10 minutes. That's just like my normal thing. If nothing else, I've at least done that. Just move your body, exert your energy. And then my other thing would be is find something that you love to do, when people say they don't like working out, to me, it's like you just haven't found a workout that you like. If you found something that you like, then you would enjoy working out. Like I love boxing. Like when I know I have a boxing class, like I'm so excited to go because it's so cathartic. It feels great. My mind is focused on something else and it's an incredible workout at the same time. So, whatever that is for you, if it's ice skating, if it's swimming, if it's dancing, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be like going to a gym and lifting weights if that's not your thing. Do you know what I mean? So and just those 2 things. And when you realize like how lucky you are, and I mean, I say this in the movie, but it's my motto as a fitness business owner. We're so lucky to be able to move our bodies. We are so lucky. There are a lot of people that can't or are injured or wish they could, and we can. So you got to use it. You get one in life. You have to treat it well, take care of it, and move it every day.
That's great advice. Find something you like. Like for me, it's definitely like swimming is my favorite thing. Particularly open water in the summer. I just love it. But yeah, if you can find something that also brings you, it can help bring you closer with other people. It can help get you out of your house, which we all need these days, right?
Which is nice too, because finally fitness classes are coming back.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable being in class with people. And I'm telling you, as a fitness instructor for so long and teaching these live classes, the community that comes together, when you start going to a class and you have friends at the class, and then, it turns into maybe something like a coffee after class, or like even just knowing people in class and having that conversation. You're so right, Rachel. It gets you out of the house. It gets you, talking to other people, and it gets you motivated. So it really, I know it's funny because you said like, fitness and the holidays don't necessarily blend, but you know what, they do actually, because it gets you out and about. And, if you're moving your body every day, you feel healthier, you're making healthier conscious, food conscious decisions at all these parties and, everything that you're doing. So I actually think they really go hand in hand. You have to start on January 1st, your fitness regimen, it's like the worst thing you can do. Make it year round.
Yeah, very good. Cool.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies merch store.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for the postable, Hardy, or Hallmarky in your life?
What about getting that t-shirt or hoodie that will help you stand out at your next holiday party?
Now is the time to check out the Hallmarkies merch store.
Full of festive designs by artists like Jessica Miller, Carrie from Hallmark Comics, and more.
You can even have more than just shirts, but totes, cell phone cases, notebooks, mugs, and more.
And it isn't just Hallmark. We have designs for Anna Green Gables, Man from Snowy River, The Nanny, and more.
Every purchase at the merch store goes to help support the podcast and allows us to make the great content you know and love.
There are frequent sales, so go to tpublic.com/stores/hallmarkies or see the link in the description.
That's tpublic.com/stores/hallmarkies.
Okay, so we're going to do something kind of fun for our fun questions. We, since you two have worked together now for this many months, I thought it would be fun to see if you can guess what the other person would say for these holiday fun questions.
All
so
right.
You have pen and paper. So if y'all are listening, you really should go over to the YouTube channel because you get more out of it. So
and Rachel's wearing a really cute outfit.
Thank you. So the first question is, what is your favorite holiday drink?
I have to guess.
So yeah,
Amanda.
so I guess we'll have to you put your own answer and guess their answer.
And this can be any holiday.
Well, no, Christmas.
I mean Christmas.
Yeah. So like eggnog, hot cocoa, cider, something like that.
Okay. Let me think. Okay. Should I do what I guessed Amanda's is?
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't even know if I don't drink, so I don't know if this is a thing, but I put eggnog Negroni. Can that exist? Oh.
It's so disgusting. I guess it was as hot chocolate.
Ooh, that I put just as like a product placement for the movie, I put gingerbread latte.
Nice.
Because there's a lot of gingerbread lattes in the movie.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
One of the movies this last weekend, it totally made me laugh. They had this great whole montage with the hero nursing his broken heart with a giant thing of hot cocoa with like whipped cream, and it had a whole candy cane.
I love that.
Funny.
We'll fix anything. Wait, what was your drink?
My drink, I mean, I didn't think we were going alcoholic, so I'm also. But if we were going alcoholic, you know me, I'm just a Negroni.
Yeah,
See, you nailed it then.
But a isn't necessarily a Christmas beverage, or but
that's why I added eggnog to it.
You get points for.
Thank you.
All right, next question. What is your favorite holiday cookie or treat?
Oh, and I'm Anna's, right?
Yeah,
yes,
guess mine and think about doing product placement for a movie, Amanda.
My favorite holiday treat? Your favorite
cookie or treat? Yeah.
It might be in the script.
What?
All right, let's
say all this.
Let's see it.
Here's my guess for Anna. Cinnamon.
Oh,
cinnamon roll.
You know what? That is it. I didn't write it down though, because I wrote blueberry scone with no lemon zest. And when you on December 4th, you'll see why.
Oh, okay. I feel like cinnamon roll is more of a holiday treat.
Yeah,
I think, than a blueberry scone.
And then wait, what I guessed for Amanda, I guessed peppermint brownies.
Oh no, I am a sugar cookie with icing.
Oh, classic! I should have known. We're terrible at this.
I must.
All
we
right.
haven't talked a lot about Christmas. If we do Billy Joel or musicals, we might do better.
Okay. Well, speaking of music, what is your favorite Christmas song or carol?
Ooh.
I'm guessing for Anna.
Yes.
And I'm guessing for you, but you also have to write down yours.
I feel like
we've never done this before. This style. So this is groundbreaking.
I'm gonna just go with what I think it is.
Okay.
And I think we might have the same. I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we're talking up like a poppy one, like a newer version one. I'm going Underneath the Tree with Kelly Clarkson. And I'm going old school, like a classic I'm gonna go chestnuts roast. The Christmas song, chestnuts.
Both of those are spot on. I was gonna write underneath the Christmas tree, and then I guessed Amanda's, and I realized this also might be my tie with that one. All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, it's classic.
Right?
Is so good. It's so funny. We were playing it at the talk yesterday because we were debating about it, and as soon as it came on, everybody just starts like starts going.
What debate is there?
And it's funny. So in the movie on the Kickline day, we had to do playback, right? And obviously we couldn't buy that song, but I was like, let's put Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas, because these extras need a little oomph because they're sweating so much, and it brought it up, the feel of it so much. I mean, it's so wait, was I right? Is that your favorite or no?
That is one of them. That is one of the current favorite, yes. But
okay.
I think my favorite is the Christmas song. It's the Carpenter's Christmas album is Portrait.
I knew that. You played that for us. You played that for me and Paul.
Yeah, it's my all-time favorite Christmas album, and Karen Carpenter singing a Christmas song is quite possibly one of the most beautiful things you'll ever hear.
Yeah, that is a good one. Christmas Waltz, that's my favorite.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
It's that time of year. Yeah, so good. What is your favorite classic Christmas movie?
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Which you can define however you see fit.
Oh.
That's tricky. I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm saying mine. I keep forgetting that I'm saying.
No, that's okay. Write down yours because I'm gonna guess yours.
All right.
And I want to know if I guessed it right.
All right.
And then I consider this a Christmas movie, and I know.
Oh my God, I'm gonna watch this with Elvis tonight. I just got excited.
Oh wait. I think yours is this. Well, this might be one of them. Okay.
For hint, Anna, this is an old movie, and the remake of this movie is quite possibly even better. And they are both my answer.
Okay. I think I know.
Oh no! Wait. Hold on. I know we don't have infinite time, but wait, that just changes everything.
Yeah.
The remake of it.
Yeah, in like 1990 something, maybe 98 or 9. I was gonna say.
I know what it is.
Oh,
what? Right? You know? Oh my God, I feel like an idiot. A remake of a Christmas. Oh. Miracle on 31st.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I was wrong.
Oh, what were you gonna?
I thought you were gonna say The Shop Around the Corner, and You've Got Mail.
Oh, nice.
That's what I put that as my favorite Christmas movie. Even though there's only like part of Christmas in it, I consider it a Christmas movie because I love to watch it anytime of year.
Yeah, me too.
God, this is so hard though, but I think Anna, one of yours would definitely be this, which is definitely one of mine.
I mean, I wrote Elf because I thought that was one of yours. So that's funny. That's funny.
For sure.
I love that.
All right. So the next ones are or kind of whatever. So we have, which do you like better, Scrooge or the Grinch?
So I have to guess what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
guess for Anna, Scrooge. Okay.
Yes, I guess Scrooge for you too. I did Scrooge and Scrooge.
Yep, me.
Yeah.
Scrooge.
Yep. All right.
Just more depth to that story.
Yeah. Well, the next is which you like better, clear lights or colored?
Ooh, that's tricky. I'm gonna guess for Amanda.
I'm gonna guess for Anna.
Okay. Clear.
I
guess colored. I guess cleared for you, and then I wrote cleared for me.
Oh, I guess colored for you, and I like both.
Oh, I meant to write both.
My tree I just put up the other day is both clear and color.
Wow.
I mean,
Anna, so
you're a little bit better because you're both. So
very inclusive to everyone.
Oh my God. I need to really open up my mind about different colored lights.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather be in a snowball fight or build a snowman?
Oof.
Ooh, that's hard.
For Anna, I'm gonna say
I don't even know. I think
for me,
okay. For
Okay.
Amanda, I guessed snowball fight.
okay. No, my answer is neither. I don't like being cold.
Duh. Oh man, walked right into that one.
For you, build.
Yeah, mine's build a snowman.
Yeah. And then start doing like lines from Frozen or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love Olaf.
Olaf is the cutest thing about Frozen.
Oh my god. I mean, his discovery of what summer is just one of the best character
Totally.
arcs.
It's so cute. I love that. Yeah. Well, the last question isn't really a yes or no question. So it's not as easy for this. It's just do you have an ugly Christmas sweater? So I don't know if it works with this format, but you can give your answers.
I'm gonna guess for Anna.
I'm gonna say yes. Amanda has to own one.
Okay. I'm gonna guess for Anna, yes, but it's a sweatshirt, not a
I mean, that's kind of, I have a central perk, friends loud Christmas sweater / sweatshirt.
okay. Okay. I just
What,
have never
what's yours?
sweater. And I said no.
You don't own a single ugly Christmas sweater?
I don't believe in ugly Christmas sweaters. Why are you wearing something ugly when you can wear something cute? Get a cute Christmas sweater.
That is
Yeah,
so
I
Amanda.
guess it's that kind of ironic. Like it's so ugly, it is cute. That's the kind of the
I mean, like,
idea.
have you heard the story of the ugly duckling?
Listen, did you not sit on me on set for 3 weeks where I debated everything that I put on? And I was like, oh, I should be in something cute.
It was. Amanda really fought for Audrey to be in the best. And like, I don't know fitness attire. And there's one time I was like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like Lululemon. You kind of looked at me like, no, that's not what I'm saying, Anna.
I mean, they make very cute workout clothes. It just,
Yeah. No, totally.
Yeah.
Shoot, now they're going to come for me.
If they want to sponsor the podcast, I'm all about it. Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, the problem with the ugly sweaters is that usually they're very scratchy and not comfortable. So yeah, that's more the
and beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So
That's true.
Yes, that's true.
I prefer soft cotton when possible.
I mean, a nice cashmere Christmas sweater.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, we're real excited about the movie coming on the 4th. This was a lot of fun. You were both good sports. Thanks for coming and talking about it with us and getting to know both of you better. So this was a lot of fun and I really appreciate it. And do you have like social media or something like that you want to share?
Oh, thank you. Yes, follow me at Amanda Kloots on Instagram. Lots of updates and fun things before the movie. We'll be live tweeting the night of the movie. I'll be with Anna and Rebecca Buttig, who plays Lisa in the movie. So we'll all be together, which will be very fun.
Oh, that'd be great.
Cool.
Cool.
And people can find me anna.s.white on Instagram. I mean, I took a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'm going to post the night of a lot of fun behind the scene pictures.
Oh, that's Anna.
Yeah.
Well, y'all should
all
definitely watch, and we'll be covering it on our non-Hallmark episode recap that week. So thanks so much to both of you, and I hope you both have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank
you, Rachel.